comes inside of him. Ayuk comes inside of him.
He did.
Ayuk
What?
comes inside.
Welcome back to the greatest news show in all of the land, the Goat House NFL News. Heading into week 4, we're at 1 million views and counting right now.
Wow.
But there is a problem. My jacket is so goddamn tight right now, I can't even feel my arms.
I mean, mine is too, but it doesn't help I'm wearing a sweatshirt under. But, you know, we're still waiting on that suit sponsorship whenever it wants to come through.
Yeah, they're going to make you take that hoodie off if you're wearing their suit.
I need a tailor, guys. I need a tailor.
Jonathan Taylor?
He's a beast, but
He needs to pick it up fantasy, though.
I need a real tailor.
All
Because
right.
clearly this doesn't fit me.
No, we're gonna need that sponsorship ASAP. I don't know what they're waiting on. Somebody will come through. Let's start with Ken Dorsey, the Bills. I mean, he looks like a psychopath right there.
He does.
I mean, before we even get into it, the Bills OC, you can tell by one picture the guy looks like a complete psychopath.
If you saw that face on a mugshot, you wouldn't be surprised.
Not at all. Let's roll through the film here. Let's get Dorsey out of there. The psycho. We don't need 2 of them.
Right.
All right. Roll the tape. I mean, this is just a straight temper tantrum.
Oh my! So someone covered that screen for him.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened after that.
This is one of my favorite parts too. Watch this guy right here.
Okay.
Keep an eye on him. Yeah, he peeks. Look at him. He's peeking over like,
that's
what
peak.
the hell is this psychopath doing? He's like, I knew this guy was out of his damn mind when I saw him in that first press conference. Whew. Think they're missing Dayball over there?
I think so. I mean, I'm just like, what
Just
are you
because
doing?
of this.
What are you doing?
Temper tantrum. Had to beat the Dolphins.
Dolphins are good.
You got to beat them, though. You got to take care of business. You can't be doing this.
I mean, I get it. The Bills got high standards for themselves. I understand. But this is wild. I mean, you could be angry, but you're going to just start throwing everything? Like,
Yeah.
control your anger, dude.
So you think he was kind of talked about the way too early stage of being maybe a future head coaching candidate? You think
Get him out of here.
No shot?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I am just not being funny, like serious. I think maybe teams see this and be like, I don't know if I want this guy coaching the team on the sideline.
But there's also there's gonna be GMs that see that and be like, man, I like the fire in this guy.
I like the fire.
This guy really's got that dog in him.
It's a Dan Campbell guy.
My God, 100%.
To take Dan Campbell's job, though.
No, OC for us.
OC? Mm-hmm. Now, their OC's doing a hell of a job, though.
That's true.
But, yeah, he's got that dog in him. So, like you said, I think some teams be like, yeah, we like a psychopath.
Who's this dude next to him, this unit?
He's just an absolute unit. That's
Guy
all he
is
is.
just massive.
Yeah, you would think maybe he would be losing his mind,
Right.
too, but only Dorsey. The other
He's
guys
very calm.
Yeah. Other guys were just, it's only week 3. Dorsey, temper tantrum.
It's weird because, like, it's one of those things, like, if he's that upset, you would think everyone else would kind of be upset with him.
Yeah.
No one else
Yeah, I see him
showed
going
any
like,
of
yeah. You start throwing
I'm like,
shit.
I'm angry too.
Yeah, okay.
But no one even reacted. The only thing, you got that little side eye.
All right, so out of the Goat House crew, who's most likely to be Dorsey?
Oh, Pete.
Yeah, all right.
Hands
I
down.
knew it was Pete. I just
Hands
wanted to
down.
hear you say it. It's Pete.
Hands down. Sorry, Pete.
Pete, and you could be the guy with the beard.
I'll be him.
And
That's Dan peeking over the shoulder. You're up there. You're in the blue.
Yeah, I'm in the blue, just watching everything, just scouting. I'm the scout.
No, you're
out
down
there.
on the field, actually.
I'm on the field.
Is it Sean McDermott? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be Sean McDermott. It's definitely Pete. 100%.
100%.
It's Pete. And yeah, it's such a good fit. You're the guy with the beard, and then Dan's the guy that looked at Pete like that guy's a psychopath because he is. It's 100%. 100%. I knew what you were going to answer. I just had I had to say it out loud. I had to ask you out loud. So
I mean, if you asked me with Pete in the room, I wouldn't say it.
Because he's psycho. He's crazy.
Then he would throw things at me.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Well, I guess that settles that. Ken Dorsey's got that dog in him. That's what we were right. That's
Right.
what we were okay.
I mean, I would agree.
How about the butt punt?
I mean,
We had a butt fumble. The funniest thing about this was that there actually was because the original butt fumble was Mark Sanchez, right? Everyone knows that. But there was actually a butt fumble during the week. Dalvin Cook ran into his own offensive lineman's ass, not only fumbled the ball, but dislocated his shoulder, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody's talking about it because of the butt punt. I think that's the best part. I'm the only one talking about this. Like it's wild. Let's bring up the bring up the film
Bring up
here.
the tape. Bring up the tape.
We're bringing it up. There it is. We're pretty zoomed in. Can we see this? Oh,
my.
baby. That's,
A common thread in this news segment is gap integrity.
Yeah? Well, so what do you make of that? You're the gap integrity
Punter,
guy.
no gap integrity.
No.
The guy who got cheeked, gap integrity.
See, I would almost say the opposite. I would say, the punter he put it in the gap. He put the ball in the gap. So is that good gap integrity if it's good gap placement?
That's a good question. Maybe he's high gap IQ.
And did the ball go back? The ball went backwards. So what does that say about the keister of the player that got hit in the ass?
He's doing his squats.
You like how I said keister and then I said ass in the same sentence? Like
Same
I
thing.
used both. I used both though. Like I think you should be using one or the other.
No, because if you can't decide, you just use them all.
Everyone?
Mhm.
Keister, ass,
Buttocks,
buttocks, hiney.
tush.
Yeah, there's definitely more. I'm trying to think of them right now. I like keister. Keister sounds good.
The image though, the still, almost looks like he kicked that ball up his gooch.
The gooch is
Right. It looked like he go back to the still that you had.
The still?
Yeah, the picture you had in the corner here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
in
what
the
you're
picture.
saying.
I don't know.
You're talking to me. You should be talking to the graphics guy.
Sorry, graphics guy.
There it is.
See, like that angle. I know it's a bad angle, but that looks like he's in those
That's
cheeks.
not the gooch, though, man. That's just straight keister. Gooch is a little under, a little underneath there a little bit.
What?
Right?
No, you're right. You're right.
Do I have good gooch integrity or what?
Yep.
It doesn't even look real, that picture. I mean, we're a little small right now, but if you look closer, it doesn't even look real. It looks like it's kind of cupped to his keister cheeks.
Do you think at any point during the kicking motion, the punter thought, like, oh my God, he looked locked in?
Look how close that foot is to hitting him, too. Yeah, I wonder if he was like, this is hitting keister.
Big time.
I'm getting keister with this one. Like,
But I'm going to fire away anyway?
It happened so fast. I don't think so. He's looking down. I wonder what the player thought that got hit. I wonder if he was like...
You wonder what he thought. I wonder what he feels.
Well, yeah,
this guy probably can't sit on a toilet for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's going to need one of those pads on the...
Pete was out a couple weeks ago with a groin. This guy's going to be out with the keister.
Right. You're going to see it. There's going to be some repercussions here. He better be getting some nice massages. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's the
He
positive.
didn't even react. Someone does that to me.
Look what he did with his hands.
Barely.
Right there. He's like, there's a little delayed reaction.
Oh, my God.
I don't get how that happens.
He's not looking.
He's backing up too much.
You
wanted
think
it.
it's on him, not the punter?
He wanted it. I think so.
Huh.
It is. I know it is. I think he wanted it. I think he wanted to get a keister shot there. I'm saying keister way too much that I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
It's okay. This is an odd one.
It is an odd one, but I think we're going to move on, though. I think I've had enough of the butt punt. I'm just, as a Vikings fan, I'm glad that no one's making fun of the Dalvin Cook shoulder dislocated fumble butt. I said that back. That was backwards.
Integrity.
That was backwards. All right. Kenny Golladay in.
Terrible.
Terrible?
This guy's terrible.
Get him out?
$72 million? This guy's terrible.
$72 million?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. This guy, last week he cleaned out his locker.
You're the locker guy. You tell me.
Last week, allegedly, he cleared out his locker because he was upset about his playing time.
Yeah?
Saying that he deserves to play. It's like, no, you earn your playing time, dude. But I don't know. I don't like players with this kind of attitude. It reminds me of a little bit of an Odell kind of diva. And I don't like that.
Yeah, but Odell helped the Rams win a Super Bowl, though.
No, I agree. Odell's production, fantastic, right? But Odell off the field and Odell attitude-wise, I could do without. Same with Antonio Brown, falls in the same category. I could do without. This guy.
Boy, you're putting him on the Antonio Brown level?
I say OBJ is.
Okay.
But not Golladay. Golladay is. He could still revive his career if he goes somewhere, but seeing that attitude, who wants him? Who wants him?
I don't think
we saw the same thing with somebody like an Antonio Brown, where his talent clearly meant nothing because nobody wanted anything to do with him outside of football.
I think for different levels, though. I don't think Galladay's a weirdo, right? Yeah.
The guy thinks he should be playing when he has no reason to be playing.
I mean, he came in and did drop the ball, pretty bad one, but I think he's got to be better than David Sills. Sills out there at the end of the game when the Giants had a shot. I mean, he fell down and ended up being picked off. Now, you can't judge a guy off one play, but I'm just sitting there and like, Galladay's got to be better than this guy, right?
The receivers in general were so terrible for Daniel Jones. Like, with how he played, they should have. Their offense
in the
incredible.
Cowboys game,
yeah, in the Monday night game, Daniel Jones impressed me out of my mind. Like, I thought,
out of your mind. You're going that far?
I was done with him.
Yeah,
done with him. Right?
Again, he was impressive. I get your point. I'm kind of
for somebody who was barely protected.
Yeah,
very impressive.
Yeah, he was all right last night. I'm still kind of done with him though.
Sneaky
he's
athlete.
Danny Dimes.
Sneaky athlete.
Yeah, he's a little slippery.
That one play where he's running towards the sideline and realizes, oh, I could get to first down here. That was the slowest I've ever seen anyone slow down.
Yeah.
To try to make that turn, and somehow he was able to hit the brakes and make that turn upfield for that first down. But I mean, you got to help the guy out. The guy is making all these moves at the line, trying to stay just free of being hit, making his throws. I mean, help the guy out.
So when Danny Dimes is a free agent next year,
no,
you know, you know where I was going.
I know where you're going.
Where am I going?
Actually, listen to this.
Okay.
The answer is no.
I want to know where you're going. Where do you think I'm going?
He's better than Justin Fields.
Are you saying he's better than Justin Fields?
I don't want him, but
is that what was my question going to be?
If I would take him on the Bears.
And so yeah, you're right. You're accurate.
I know. I know.
See, we know. Like, I knew you were going to say Pete was the psychopath of the group earlier, and then you knew I was going to ask you that question.
That's just a A+ news anchor because you're just tossing me layups.
We aren't the number one rated news show
for no reason.
It's not a fluke.
Right.
It's not a fluke. We still need those suit jackets, though, to take us even further.
Right. I agree.
Because we're at 1. There's really nowhere else we can go, but, I mean, there's always room for growth.
Mm-hmm. And then I might need a new suit jacket.
And we're always about growth here. So, yeah, Golladay in.
Do you think he figures it out with the Giants? Or they shop him or something? What do you think happens?
I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. They might cut him after this year, which that's a lot of dead cap. But I'm going to say it's a new group in there. Joe Shane. I don't know how his last name is Shane. It's not spelled like that at all. But that's a whole other wormhole that I'm already in. I'm like, what the hell's happening with that last name?
Sorry, it happens.
It looks like Showen. I'm getting off topic. Off topic. It's not Gettleman anymore. It's not Gettleman, right?
Thank God.
It's Joe Shane, and I think just doesn't care. Like, all right, I'm not invested in this guy. Yeah, there's gonna be some dead cap, but we'll actually clear a little bit. Let's get rid of him. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna cut him after this year. He's gonna be a free agent. Matthew Stafford over there with the Rams, that was his guy. If they don't have Odell at the time next year, then maybe they grab Golladay. Because I don't know if Odell's there, I don't think you want Kupp, Odell, Allen Robinson. I don't know if you want Golladay. I think Golladay and Allen Robinson are kind of like. I mean, Allen Robinson's better right now, but I think it's like kind of the same style. But it'll be good to get him with. You know what I could see?
I'm here.
This is a wild card one here.
I'm here.
Real cheap deal with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, no way.
And then revive his career.
He would become incredible with the Packers. Incredible.
I mean, he was really good. I think so. What do you think happened to him? You think a couple options here. You think he got his money and he doesn't really care that much anymore. He's not really going full go, even if he says he is. You think he had too many injuries because he's had some minor injuries pop up. I don't think anything super significant. I'm not the injury guy, but maybe it took a toll on him. Mm-hmm. Or you think it's just going from Stafford to Daniel Jones, or you think he's just washed up just in general, like it hit him way earlier than everyone else. He's washed up at a young age.
I think it's an attitude problem.
You think it's attitude?
I think money we've seen in the NFL does a lot for guys' attitudes. It kind of will either make or break them. Some guys will get that paycheck and just keep trucking along. Other guys get the paycheck, don't care.
You got to keep on trucking.
Got to keep on trucking.
Yeah.
Got to at all times. But I don't know. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one. If he goes to the right situation like a Green Bay on a cheap deal, he's better than anything they got right now.
We're locking it in. He's going to get cut next year, despite all the dead cap, and he's going to be on the Packers for.
You heard it here first.
It's going to have to be cheap, though. That's the problem. That's why I'm not lock it in, because it's going to have to be cheap for the Packers to get him. Will he be the guy that plays, or is he just going to sit at home, collect money from the Giants that he already got, and not, I don't want to play for the veterans minimum. I can see that as well.
He's going to be one of these guys that for the rest of his career signs 1- and 2-year deals.
Yeah, but will he be that guy? Because there's some guys, there's really good free agents right now that I think aren't signing because it's not worth it to them for the money which makes sense to me.
Yep.
For certain guys, like if there's a certain price, like I'd rather not get murdered out there.
Yeah.
And so I think he could end up being one of those guys. Like I already made a good amount of money, and
but if he does that, he's not going to make any more money.
I'm going back. Back it up. I'm going to lock it in. Packers.
I'm in.
He's going to be like, all right, it's low money, but I'm just going to prove everyone wrong. I'm going to play with Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to show everyone that I can play still. Daniel Jones just stinks. It was his fault. It was not my fault. And then he's probably thinking in his head, like, I'm going to play 1 year at Rodgers, and then I'm going to go get paid $72 million the next year. Big contract,
right.
Probably with the Giants maybe again.
Maybe the Jets.
The Jets? Yeah, switch over.
Mm-hmm.
Jets-Giants, so how about that field? I mean, everyone just keeps getting non-contact injuries on that field.
Returf it.
Returf it?
Returf it.
The people are saying grass. They need grass, but...
As a Chicago Bears fan who has had grass my whole life there, you don't want grass.
You don't want grass?
You don't want grass.
We play on turf, pick up football every Sunday. I'm a little scared now because the players are talking about how dangerous the turf is. And
yeah, but we're not moving at that kind of speed.
Yeah, with that weight, that power, that weight, the torque. Do you think how many guys do you think are fully torqued while they're out there?
I would say 80 to 90% of the league.
Are the players fully torqued while they're playing?
Yep.
Okay, that's.
I'm lowballing it too. I mean,
you have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it really well.
What?
You have to.
How about Jeudy's tweets? Well, first, Shannon Sharpe said Jeudy does all this route running in the offseason and can't catch a freaking pass. There's no U, so I was trying to say that. But, well, first off, I know when he was talking about it, Jeudy didn't actually drop it. The ball was tipped by Charvarius Ward, so he didn't actually drop it. And then Jeudy replies, and you be doing all that talking during the season while your breath be smelling like your ass. # big win. He then deleted the tweet.
Wait, who deleted?
Jeudy deleted it, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that's a poor decision. This is a great tweet, by the way. I think it's
10 out of 10.
Poor decision deleting it.
I think he wins that exchange.
Jeudy wins?
Yeah.
So
like,
he's
burned, got him.
But then what happened? He deleted it though.
No, now he lost. I'm saying
Okay.
If we're just going off this, he wins the exchange.
You think
but he gave up.
With that reply, you think he was going for, does that rhyme with his? Jeudy does all this route running in the offseason and can't catch a fucking pass. Jeudy, and you be doing all that talking during the season while your breath be smelling like your ass. You think he was going for like a rhyming thing? Is that rhyming, or is that there's a certain
It's some poetry to it.
There's some we need to get a poetry expert in here.
Mm-hmm.
You think he was going for that, or you think like top of his head that's what he came up with, or you think he's got a whiff of Shannon Sharpe's breath and ass? He would have to smell his ass because he obviously knows what his ass smells
true.
like.
That's very true. That's a good point.
So we got a lot of questions here for Jerry Jeudy. So I mean, I'm sure he's watching. So maybe he can answer in the comments.
Maybe next week we'll get him on.
Yeah, next week. We were talking about Odell. Speaking of Odell, I like how we said the first news episode of the year that we were gonna do the OBJ team watch or the OBJ bowl watch every week, and we just didn't. We haven't done it.
I think there's a lot of promises that if the viewers went back and they just start tweeting them at us, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we did say we're gonna do that.
Yeah, and we haven't done it again. Yeah,
so if there's a segment we touch on, I mean that you guys want to see again, let us know.
Yeah, I don't.
We're not in our right minds.
I'm losing interest in OBJ.
I've lost it.
You lost it?
I don't even call him his real name. Haven't been calling him his real name for years.
What do you think his name is?
He's Odell Gobi Jobins.
Gobi Jobins. I think you need to get a jersey. I don't think you want a jersey though.
I'm just gonna get a jersey that just says NFL because he's on no team. I'm gonna be a fan of the league, I think.
So get like an NFL jersey, just a big NFL logo, blue jersey, NFL logo, and it says on the back Gobi Jobins.
Gobi Jobins, number 13. I mean, that's a 10 out of 10 shirt.
That's a jersey. That's it could be a shirt or whatever. That's a shirt right there. And just
I don't really know how to spell Gobi Jobins, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Gobi Jobins. I just like how it sounds, like how you're saying it.
Sure.
Gobi Jobins. That That's a shirt right
Can
there.
we make that a merch item?
I think we're gonna have to make. I think we're gonna have to make that.
You remember the squeaker?
Yeah.
Just do Gobi Jobins
on the front.
Yeah, I'll wear it.
Well, I would like to put an NFL. I don't know if we can do that though. We're gonna need to
blur it. Do a blurred NFL logo with Gobi Jobins across the back. I want it here just so I can wear it in the videos. No one's gonna see my back.
That's true.
I want to flaunt because that's gonna be some
Gobi
high-quality
Jobins,
merch.
and then maybe the nameplate would just be NFL. It just says NFL, and then his number, or we'll come up with that's something. We got.
I'm in.
That's gonna make a killing, and then yeah,
I would get one. I'd get 2. I'd get 3.
yeah. Why not? All right.
What do we got next?
We got Burrow. He So episode 1, was that episode 1 of this year? Yeah, the whole. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But yeah,
Joe
the whole
Appendix Burrow. Yeah.
appendix conspiracy. Burrow stinking up the joint because he doesn't have an appendix. That's the situation. So recently, Joe Burrow, what did he do? He I was gonna say he deleted his Instagram and Twitter,
false, though.
but that is false, right?
Yep. Allegedly, Joe Burrow. I don't know why he would make this known because normally just do it and don't care. But it's like, hey, look at me. But he has made known that he has deleted the Twitter and Instagram app off his phone. Oh, great, dude! Congratulations! Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, this is almost as pointless of a move as an appendix surgery, if you ask me.
Because there's no appendix.
Right.
We learned this. I didn't know that until you told me, but now I know there is no appendix. So 2 things that are very pointless. But to side with Burrow a little bit here, I kind of could play both sides a little bit.
Let me hear it.
He did that. He did that move of deleting those apps off of his phone or whatever, and he won. Had a good game. So
what if he has an iPad?
What does that mean?
Then he has the apps on his iPad.
So you think he's just being a snake?
Yeah. What? This kid, or he is a kid. He's on social media.
The little shit.
Don't let him. His little blonde, feathery bangs tell you any differently. All right. This kid is checking his social media. I guarantee that.
You think?
Guarantee that. Guarantee that.
So, but I'm wondering, maybe it worked. Maybe he's a winner now. A winner again. I don't know. Maybe if it canceled out the appendix. Not having an appendix, well, you don't think there is an appendix, so I don't know. I'm not talking to the right person with all this.
Right, because you're fighting a never-ending battle here because I'm on the side of, like, you're just gonna delete them for a little bit and then bring them back. Like, where are they going? Are they gonna go hang out with your appendix that was taken out? Like, where they? I don't know.
They're gonna go. Yep, that's what they're gonna do.
They're up in the cloud, hanging out in the together. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you got the appendix, you got the apps, and you got Gobi Jobins. They're all hanging out, trying to find.
Why is Gobi Jobins in the cloud?
Because they're all trying to find a home. The appendix needs a home.
Okay.
The appendix is out. It's out of its home. It wants to go back in its home. And then the apps, they're gonna come back.
They're not on the
eventually,
home
but
screen.
They're not on the home screen. And then Gobi Jobins needs a home. He's getting real bored out there, so maybe the Bengals. Maybe we figured it out. Maybe we cracked the code here.
Oh.
I think they got enough receivers, though, so I don't know.
Wow.
I think we're just talking gibberish at this point. We buying this?
I'm definitely not buying
You're not buying
this
it?
at all.
Yeah.
The reports are he swerved out of the way of wildlife. First of all,
Squirrel!
I'm going to need to know exactly what wildlife he was.
Squirrel! It was all squirrel. And that's what
Was it a squirrel?
I have no idea.
You see those squirrels? They're like before they cross the road.
They got better agility than Myles Garrett.
They have great lateral quickness.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Probably no ACLs, but
they adapt. They learn to live without the ACLs.
That's true. That's true. Adapt or die. But what are you swerving out of the way of? I'm gonna need more.
There's got to be a camera out there somewhere.
If it's like a deer, okay, I get it. You don't want to hit a deer, you could total your car. But if it's like a little squirrel,
so that's what he said, right? He's like, I was avoiding wildlife, something along those lines.
That was
that's
the
not exact
report
quote.
that came out. Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of something I would say if I was doing something bad. It's like something I think you would make up, right? Like,
yeah.
He was up to something.
This is like the whole. Remember the Melvin Gordon wine incident?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just the biggest BS you've ever heard. This is I don't want to. I mean, he got hurt, so I don't want to be mean to him in any sense. But let's just say my BS detector is kind of going off. There's more to the story.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Jimmy Garoppolo thing too a few years back, where he was like hanging out with that porn star or whatever, but he said it was like an auction and he like had to take her out to dinner and that's all it was. It's like kind of like sounds something like if you got caught, like you just come up with shit like that.
Right.
But we all know what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah, we know what he was up to. Mm-hmm. But we don't know what Myles Garrett was. Giles Merritt.
Giles Merritt.
That's what was going to come out of my mouth there. So we're going to roll with it. We don't know what he was up to yet. We're going to investigate this. We're going to have to because it's the most important thing on the season so far. But
I just thought of something.
What do you got for me?
I mean, I don't want to send you down this rabbit hole.
Oh God, no, I want it. Come on.
All right, maybe his car was gimmicked by Mason Rudolph as an ultimate revenge because we know he doesn't. Myles Garrett loves contact. So what are you swerving out of the way for? Was he practicing his swim move? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see Myles. That's a great point, actually.
He loves contact.
I could see if he sees a squirrel, I could see him be one of those guys yelling.
Yeah, hits the gas.
Get some.
Yeah.
He just runs it over.
Right.
I can see that.
Right.
I can see that. And then, so something, we're already on it. I mean, something's not right here. So, but you're saying Rudolph maybe took over his car, like, just took it over somehow, electronically?
Well, I mean, I don't want to get into the whole Princess Diana thing, but, we won't go there. Car was manipulated.
Too soon.
Won't go there.
That's too soon.
We won't go there.
Too soon.
No, you're thinking of Queen Elizabeth, dude.
No, too soon.
That was a while ago.
That was the joke, all right?
Oh, okay, all right.
The joke.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. All right.
But we are always on 100% the same page.
That's a fact. That's on me.
Except for the part that you just didn't realize I was joking.
And when I can't understand your time travel. But
yeah,
what's weird is his car flipped, right? This happened this week.
Yeah.
Friday, I saw a car flip.
You saw one?
It was the first time I've ever seen an accident live. And I got there
How'd it make you feel?
I was so scared. I was so scared. I was on the highway. And all of a sudden, all this smoke happens in front of me. Everyone starts peeling off. I peel off. There's a car upside down, wheels still spinning. And this guy gets out of the car and just bolts for, the car. And I was like, what is going on?
It's going to blow.
I don't know what he thought.
I think he's watching too many movies.
I got a picture of it.
You got a picture?
I should have sent it to you so we could put it in here. I'll show you the picture, but it's wild.
Okay, yeah.
Car is upside down. Let me show you. You don't believe me. You don't believe me?
I don't believe you at all.
You don't believe me.
You were dreaming that, man.
No.
You weren't even. That wasn't even real.
Look at this.
Your appendix.
You see that? Car is upside down.
Upside down.
Upside down. He hit this guy. Upside down.
We'll have to get that picture in here somehow.
Guys, it happened. You can't see that.
I guess they saw it. It was a little blurry.
It's terrible.
But yeah, I think.
What if I saw Myles Garrett?
You did. Where was that?
That was in the Chicagoland area.
Okay. Yeah, I think Garrett was in Cleveland. Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close.
But now it is time for America's Game of the Week, brought to you by whatever suit jacket, or our future suit jacket sponsor. Brought to you, America's Game of the Week, brought to you by the future suit company, suit jacket.
Sure.
The sponsorship.
Sport coats.
It's coming. They're coming. All right, because I'm dying in this thing. So yeah, I'm going to need them to hurry up. But so America's Game of the Week, Jets Steelers. I mean, obviously for week 3, week 4 here, Jets and Steelers. Zach Wilson supposed to be back. Is he going to start? Flacco, they keep him in.
You going to bench the top 5, or number 5? I think he is in passing yards this year. He's going to bench.
Could you do that? Could you possibly do that? He's 1-2. He turned the ball over. He was a turnover machine last week against the Bengals. But it wasn't fair because Joe Burrow deleted his apps off his phone, and he doesn't have an appendix at the same time. So I don't think we can count. We don't think we can count that one
against Flacco.
For Flacco, yeah, we can't count that. So, Flacco or Wilson. I think they're going to go Wilson, but I don't know. It's early in the week. We'll see. But how you feeling?
Well, I mean, I want to see a Pickett and Wilson battle, but that's not happening. That's not happening. Mitch is our guy. Everywhere Mitch goes,
he's your guy.
No, that's everywhere Mitch goes. Mitch is our guy. Mitch is our guy. It's like, come on, guys.
They said that about the Bill. They said he was their guy. Buffalo.
Not Buffalo, but
Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey might have said it because that guy's a psychopath.
Probably.
So
he's like, hey, you'll start one day, man.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. I don't get it. He's clearly he's not the answer. Even if he's a bridge quarterback.
Trubisky, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Even if he's not your long-term answer, put the rookie in there. I will always, forever disagree with benching the rookie. especially if your team is.
Well, they didn't bench him. He started on the bench.
Well, yeah, like
I get what you mean. I'm just clarifying for the audience. We're on the same page.
Right, okay,
making sure they're on this page. Yeah.
So I never will agree with that. I mean, if your team is not going to be competitive, play the rookie. Play the rookie, unless he's going to take an absolute beating. But
you draft a guy in the first round, and you're going to tell me Trubisky's the guy over him. Like, I understand if it's Aaron Rodgers or whatever, Tom Brady, but talking Mitchell Trubisky. He's the guy. That's the guy.
Allegedly.
But
is it because Pickett wears 2 gloves?
They drafted him knowing he wears 2 gloves. But if Trubisky loses to the Jets,
it's got to.
Right?
I would think.
It's got to be Pickett time. What if Wilson comes in here and just shits all over the Steelers? Just all over it's not even Heinz Field anymore, but
R.I.P. Heinz Squirts, by the way.
R.I.P.
Moment of silence. Okay, all right, we're good.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, Wilson comes in. Are you a Wilson believer or what?
I need to see more.
You definitely need to see more. Would you rather have Wilson or Fields? You probably need to see more, but you can answer the question. Answer the damn question.
Okay, I take Fields at this moment. I've seen more.
Wrong answer. I'm kidding.
I have no idea what Wilson has in the tank. And I've gone.
You've been to several games with Wilson there, and you can't tell me if he's the guy or not.
No, he's not. I don't know. He doesn't have. Let's just say he doesn't give off the guy vibes.
He's not him.
Right.
He's not him. He's not him.
He's not a him. So I mean, there's.
Is he a her?
He's just not him.
Okay.
You're confusing me. So,
yeah, but if he's not him, what the hell is he?
He's just
the
potentially
kid?
the guy. Yeah, he's a kid. He's got some potential.
I mean, he looks like he's about 10. That doesn't help.
He does.
I don't know if you can call one of those guys that looks like he's about 10 a him. He's him. I don't think. So he's gonna have to fix something about his face or something.
I mean, but I already have a problem where I call everyone kid.
Okay.
And it's a really bad problem because I'll call people older than me kid, and I'll say, oh yeah, that kid over there. Meanwhile, that guy's 44.
I think it's an appendix thing. I think once the appendix is out, you're like really, you're older than you are. You're old, I think
maybe
like a dog ears type thing. Like you're really.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
No, I understood it.
Okay. See, he gets me. He gets me.
Guys, if you're not getting it by now, you're just not going to get it.
He's just not going to get it.
No.
So that's America's Game of the Week, brought to you by our future suit jacket sponsor. Let's get this hoodie off this man. Let's get a real nice jacket, maybe some suede going on.
Ooh, blue suede.
Maybe some crocodile skin.
I want some plaid.
Plaid?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go for the crocodile skin.
Go leather suit jacket.
Why not?
That'd be a power move for sure.
I mean, I'd sell the shit out of that.
Do it. Put a little goat house decal on it. Woo!
Yeah. Just who's it going to be? That's the question. But I think that's going to wrap up the news heading into Week 4. We're back every single week with the greatest news show in all of the land. Yeah.
That's it, guys.
That's it. Any closing words, thoughts?
I mean, as you guys see things throughout the week, you guys got to let us know. If we are missing key things you guys want us to report on, because we break the news. We have the ice cold facts, all right? Not a lot of people have these. We have a non-biased news show here. So, give us the topics we talk about.
Okay,
No topics off limits.
None?
None.
We're not accepting all of them, though.
We're not accepting all because we're going to pick which ones we want to do.
Yeah.
But there is,
and we're going to take credit for thinking of the idea.
Right.
So
we're never
be prepared for that.
We're never going to give you credit.
But don't expect credit because you're not going to get it. But that'll do it. Thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.